180 grain jacket hollow point 40 Smith & Wesson in the value pack, big box store special. The test gun will be my Glock 27 with 3.5 inch barrel. Let's see how it does in the expansion test. Alright, first ball, ripped it open pretty well. This little hole, rip on the back. Got a nice little entry and exit hole on this one. And let's see if I can find the bullet. Looks like it glanced off this water jug. And just go start digging for the bullet. Bouncing to the right, about 6 feet from the target. And that's the bullet. And off camera, I shot through the chronograph 6 times. Here's the velocity, and here's the energy foot-pounds. Pause it if you need a little bit longer. And my velocity was 959, and I had 360 foot-pounds energy. Not bad out of a 3.5 inch barrel. Let's see how it works in the Paul Harrell-inspired meat target. Okay, 7 yards, let's see what we got. Alright, so this is the aftermath. Where I hit the watermelon, it mushed up pretty well. It pretty much fell apart when I took apart the meat target. Got a little hole, bone, and through the pork ham. No real damage. Some pass-throughs on the beef ribs in the rear. And most of these were actually found in the fleece, 5th or 1st layers. As you see, a few of these did not expand. That one's completely clogged with fleece. This one right here was found in the cardboard box. And then we got a jacket here. I believe that's from a previous test, so I'm going to take that off. But expansion on the other 3 were pretty good. Definitely might want to do some more testing on this round. And there you go. Those who are still watching, this is the UMC 180 grain jacket hollow point through my Glock 27. This is 10% clear ballistic gel, and this is a test what we think is more realistic. Me and Kay came up with. It's a layer of t-shirt and a heavy layer of fleece. I think it's more realistic where we live, where it tends to be very hot, and we'll see how this round performs. Just a note, there's a 16-inch block with a sideways block, and we have a t-shirt on the back, so we'll see if the round punches through that and into the wood. If it does, then we know that round's going to be still lethal. All right, let's see how this round does in 9 feet. Okay. There's the wound track, and that's not too promising there. It does not look like it opened up. So give me a sec and see. Okay, so it penetrated through into the backer. Knocked it through, so that thing went full metal jacket. And it's off there somewhere. So that looks like that's definitely a failure. And I would consider that lethal. That used to be an old test from the U.S. Army from World War II, and I think I've even read from this American Civil War. So 1-inch pine board went right through it like butter, plus 22 inches of gel. Okay, I took the tape measure 12 feet away. There's the chunk of the wood right there, and still looking for the bullet, and I not find it. There's a lot of leaf litter out here, so I'll get back to you if I can find it. Probably about 15 feet up the hill. I didn't measure this one. I found More wood, and there was a little plug. That's obviously from another test. And one more view from the top of the UMC jacket hollow point. And then a little tumble there. Bammo out. And there it went. I actually did find a piece of fabric out there. I looked everywhere, found a lot of other bullets, but it's probably lost in the leaf litter. So who knows if I'll ever find it. But for me, at least with the Glock 27 and the shorter barrel 3-inch M&P shield, I would pass. But I do have a Glock 23, Glock 22, and a 5-inch XD. We could still see if this round form at least out of that. Alright, I couldn't find the value pack. It's in the rest of my ammo pack somewhere, so the little 50 rounder will have to do. So the takeaway, at least for me, on the performance in this ammo is, as you can see, some did expand well, and there were some failures, and the gel block kind of sold me on that, at least with the Glock 27 with its 3.5-inch barrel and a 3-inch barrel M&P shield. I would definitely pass for this ammunition. Once since Remington has been bought up with Federal, it's no longer the bargain round that it once was, and at least with the short barrel, it's not consistent. The performance from this UMC with at least the short barrels was inconsistent, and I'm going to pass for that. But I still have a 4-inch barrel, a 4.5-inch barrel, and because of a Channel Hero, for now I have a 5-inch barrel. These let me borrow. We can see if this round will perform through this. So thank you so much for watching EDC Ballistics. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and if you have the time, leave a comment that lets YouTube know that you're not an anti-gunner. Really helps the channel out, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't signed off yet, here's a quick view of the next video in production. Out on the range, 9mm Luger plus P Extreme Defender, the Platinum Edition. There's barrel lengths are 3.1, 4-inch, 4.5-inch, and we'll be shooting this 10% clear ballistic with the FBI heavy clothing barrier in the front. 1917. Oh, he shot pretty close. It looks like he did a little tumble there.